Hey folks, welcome back to Valhalla. Okay, so it seems like a lot of our loose ends are tied up, and we've experienced a few people's happy endings, you know? So it really feels like all that's left to do is go to this party, which it is New Year's. So I think that is going to be today, right? This might be the last episode. And again, feeling very bittersweet about it, but I'm also looking forward to it. So there's not any news or anything either, so only one thing left to do, right? Okay. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Wait, what? What's up with this? Are you alright? I'm scared. What? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was wondering when this would happen. Yeah. If we were going to talk about this, Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. I mean, that is true. Dana's got our back no matter what. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Also, yeah, Alma's got our back too, right? She's gonna be here tonight? I think we'll be okay. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, a hug? Does that work? Yeah. A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go, you can do it. Right. Of course we can, yeah. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. I think that will be... it will be the release that we've needed, right? Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Oh. And here we are.
Hello?
Gabby. Come in.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Valhalla. Hey. You talk first.
No, Well...
Oh, come on. You can't be shy now. He came all the way over here. Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister.
What? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say?
I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now.
Huh?
I figured I should read it with you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Let's read it.
Alright then.
Sorry. Just that?
Yup.
Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back.
This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight for not talking all these years? Ugh, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing?
Sorry, just... I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day, and you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or the time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, and she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long.
She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the right to brag.
Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion.
She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right?
In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day, but organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections.
Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question.
Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone.
Why?
Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it?
Oh. Wait, how did she live so normally then?
She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
Oh. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. I see. And the rejection was what ended up killing her.
The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctors said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had just told me about it, I could have helped her, and maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have to face it all alone, instead of just dying in her sleep.
Oh, this poor thing, she's so young. It's awful. Thinking about ifs won't bring her back.
Huh?
I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can't apologize to you right now.
Jill.
Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone, though.
If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together?
Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really complain? Did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed your death on you. I was just too angry back then. And a part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shout at you either, so. Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly?
Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger You?
I have, yeah.
Well, the truth is that I visit it from time to time, and the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar, and the description of the bartender sounded just like you.
Oh. Thanks.
Are you mad?
No, not mad. More like dumbfounded.
Hey, Jill. Can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight?
Wait, weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Now, why'd she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then I became our future and she started talking about marriage.
You were gonna get married?
I don't think we ever took it seriously, it was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment. Especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't gonna let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her. And that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we gotten married? Yeah. What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me, but what about my freedom? My say on the matter? Yeah, I think I kind of know what this is like too.
So that's where you stopped loving Lenore?
No, I don't think that's it. No, I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. Yeah. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, even though I'm not even in college. So that's what led to you two fighting, huh?
You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I don't think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take the offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she would have lashed out at me this bad. I mean, I don't know. As someone that has felt like people make decisions for them a lot, or at least that people try to make decisions for me a lot, I could definitely understand this. I would never want to be that controlling to anyone, you know? It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said something like that.
Huh?
I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was with the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that.
Lenore.
We are quite the hotheads. You, me, and my sis.
You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded.
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's, not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I will never get to speak to her ever again. And it feels bad because it's stupid.
I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
And like I said, you know, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time.
They're always talking about dumb stuff.
I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah. She was an amazing person.
Huh?
Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. Oh, sorry. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally.
Hey, I was 8 back then.
So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast Gabby with, something sweet. Let me think for a second. I'm still recovering, I mean, I don't know, did we ever
Did we ever learn about the kinds of things that Lenore likes? I don't know, we could get her a piano one, maybe? That seems to be a hit.
Yeah, you know what? I think she would like that. Sweet and happy. I mean, well, she is underage, but maybe we're letting it slide, who knows? Grab this for a sec.
Okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but you never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore. But I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had.
Hey!
Do you want to add anything?
I'll always miss her.
No, don't say it to me. Say it to her. That's a bit. Come on, just this once.
I'll always miss you, sis.
Sis.
Sis, you idiot. Why'd you keep that secret for so long? Idiot! I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiotic idiot? Ugh. Hey, Jill. Promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me.
And promise me we won't fight.
Oh, I can't do that.
Huh?
You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are.
I'm not an adult.
Let's face it. You've been more mature than I have.
Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me?
I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Chill. Hey, wasn't this a toast?
Right. For Lenore. Faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers.
Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it?
Do you like it? Take a sip.
It's not bad.
Why not drink it then? You're with an adult.
We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right.
Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank?
Oh yeah, that.
It was April Fool's. I should have known better than when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time?
Huh?
She gave me a beer and it turned out to be an apple soda.
Oh. Did you get back at her?
Well, I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. Oh. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, "So do you like eating me for lunch?" Yeah, I'm glad we're not saying this out loud. Yeah, we can keep that to ourselves.
Jill?
I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gabby. Do your parents know you're here?
They think I'm at Clary's, actually.
Who?
Oh, she's my best friend at school.
And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right?
Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise?
Smart girl. True. Will you go to her house afterwards?
To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so...
Well, can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight?
Are you sure?
I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night.
Sure. I'd love to stay with you.
Great. Hey, does her dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good.
Yep, he just opened a second branch last year.
So he's looking to expand?
I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District.
The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District had almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian, Mark 1 for daddy!
I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls, and the acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory.
Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they?
I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter.
How did she react to her death?
I don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago.
They did.
They never got married, so there's no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since, August, I think.
Did you two fight too?
No, she just hasn't shown up.
You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there.
A bit, but I'm not alone anymore.
Thanks to you.
Jill, I'm a bit dizzy.
That's my fault. Must be the alcohol.
The what?
I did say let's break the alcohol taboo, didn't I?
Yeah, but...
Don't worry, it'll pass in a bit. And let this be a warning of the dangers of taking things from strangers in bars. First you feel dizzy, then you wake up in a bathtub full of ice.
If you're trying to justify your action with the moral, you're digging yourself deeper.
Wait, no way.
Huh?
I thought there was gonna be a party here. Alma, over here.
Party?
A small New Year's celebration. Wanna stay for it?
I don't want a kid to burden.
Oh, don't worry, you won't. You'll only get a cola for the night, though, no alcohol.
I think it's a bit late for that.
It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in?
If you don't mind me.
Great. Hey, I'm over here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Wait, is that it? Oh. And that's the end. You know, I really tried to, read up on this game without, spoiling, right? And I think I did come across a few people that were saying that, like, oh, the ending is, like, disappointing, or I was expecting something else, right? And, I was hoping for, more time with our friends, with Alma, and with Dorothy, and Stella, and Say, and all of that, but I also really like that some things don't really get quite explained or tied up, and that's okay. You know, like that like... Because the game's already been doing this. You know, like giving off this feeling that, yeah, this is just how life is and it goes on. And that everything is a new challenge or a new chapter, but life goes on, and that's kind of the feeling that I get here. That we don't know what happens to everyone. All we know is that life goes on, right? And we know that we are headed towards, hopefully, a more peaceful future. I mean, I am kind of hoping that there's like maybe something after the credits, maybe a short little scene, but other than that, I've been really happy to play this game. I loved meeting all the characters, I loved the art, and the music, and I loved getting to know Jill. Because I don't know if I've experienced a protagonist like her in a very long time. And yeah, this is not a game that I expected to like really be into, actually. And I kind of put this LP off for a little while, but I'm so glad I'm here, you know? This was really amazing. And also, yeah, if you want to experiment with like different drinks to maybe get different outcomes, or like if there are other ways that we can get to know the characters better and expand our relationships by giving different drinks or whatever, like I encourage you to experiment with that, just because there's clearly so much this game has to offer, you know, and I recently saw one of the dialogue trees, so it's like a lot has been planned in this game. Oh, did you have fun? I did. Yep, I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why'd your boss hug you, though? Oh. She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You're dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Yeah, this game became so much more full as an experience. It became so much more beautiful and meaningful than I really thought it could. And I'm like still kind of tearing up now. I didn't expect this game to make me feel so many ways. So, yeah, again, I'm just very glad that I'm here, and I'm glad that I got to share this all with you. You know? Oh, there's more? Wait, Friday, January 20th. Oh god, I can't believe I'm actually here. The concert will begin any second now. Oh! Wow, I've never seen her so openly excited before. Don't talk too loudly or you'll startle her. It's always nice to see her so happy when she doesn't give a damn and lets herself go. Oh, you look so cute. You sure you don't mind me? Of course not. That way I won't be the only one with little clues to what's going on. Is it true that you served this Kiramiki girl at the bar? As amazing as it sounds. Really nice girl, if a bit oblivious to the risk some people represent. How so? She doesn't mind stalkers and such. Oh. How's your wounds? Arm's doing fine. Eyes healing nicely. I can sleep better at night. Just what transpired inside that bank.
It's not important anymore. What's important is that Stella will give me a job after I heal.
Oh, she will?
She's rebuilding a new armor set for me, and she wants me to be her bodyguard. I'd be paid for something I do anyways, and I'll get to spend more time with her.
That's nice.
I'd like to spread out and help more people, but it's a nice start.
So you want to be a vigilante, then?
Maybe. Oh, she's coming out!
It's her! It's actually her.
Look, it started. Are you here, Jill? This song is for you.
What? Oh. Oh, this is like a Where Are They Now segment. Okay, wait. We'll actually get to see everyone. Maybe. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing.
You didn't have to accept, you know.
Shut up.
I'm having a good time.
Oh, that's sweet.
See? Even Gabby's having fun. Relax a bit.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, Alma? You remind me a bit of my sis. I do. How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you.
You're talking too much, Gabby.
Oh. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time where she brought her a shirt that...
You're talking too much, little girl.
A shirt that what? That had a pic of a cucumber on it.
Oh.
Cucumber?
Ow! What are you doing with my hair?
Sorry, I got stuck in one of my fingers.
Seriously?
So I'm a bit like Lenore, then? No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as...
ass. What this girl is trying to say is that your tits and... with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore with half out of the mass. Stop this.
That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share?
You're talking too much, Alma. They seem like a fun bunch. I'm glad that Alma's still in our life.
So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, but I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly.
Oh god. Wait. They can see each other? Wait, hold up.
I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy.
I have enough problems with just one, you know?
Just one what?
Oh. With just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo-Tijuana thing, and now this. Don't you have a more subdued story?
Come on, Joe, you're an adult. You can take that much.
Shut up.
Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna.
Oh.
And now you pretend it's a surprise?
Quiet, you.
She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness.
So she is a ghost.
Apparently sometime after she got out of her treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing.
She was?
Huh? Yeah. She kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished that all by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection. A disease that only 2% of humans suffer, and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great. And to think I'm sort of like her sister.
Oh, Dorothy.
Silly Becky.
And that's how you know her. I see.
Honey, did you say something?
I did not.
Weird. I swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky.
Come again?
It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and to think I've heard it nearby, but... You're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ballsack guy.
Oh. I mean, I guess I don't mind. You know, Anna appearing every now and then, right? I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made.
But I like talking about the control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes... Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your four-ball just fine.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 like this for, this long. I don't know what I'll do.
You'll do just fine.
You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but... We're leaving!
Oh, yeah, before I forget.
I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever, I want him to be ready.
Oh, but just one condition.
If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Imoto there, and I don't want your eyes soiled. Who?
A little sister.
Then just say little sister.
Yeah, whatever.
First stop, Panama. Oh, wait, save heart data. Oh, like a New Game Plus type of thing, okay. I mean, I can look into that, but yeah, I guess this is the end, you know? I'm really happy that I was able to share this with everyone. And yeah, this makes it official, that's it. Oh, wow, look at that. I'm really glad that I came back to the screen then. That's the two of us. Facing the world together. Okay, well... I mean, I'm sure that I might find other details if I start New Game Plus or whatever it is, but... I think for now I'm gonna call it here. And yeah, if you want to search for other, like, little Easter eggs and clues and things like that, I encourage you to go out and get this game yourself. Just because it's so... Oh, it's so good. And I was mentioning before that, like, I've seen some of the dialogue trees from this game. Like, there really are a lot of options and probably a lot of things that I missed. Right? So yeah, it's definitely worth it. If you just want to, like, you know, fuck around with the drinks and stuff. Or just experience the story again, you know? But anyway, I've had so much fun, you know, getting back into posting, like, semi-regularly again, and diving into a new story with new characters that I just fell in love with, and just, yeah, the art and the music is just so good, and I got so much joy out of making these videos. So to anyone that has stuck around to just hang out with me, you know, to experience this story with me, thank you so much. And I hope to be back with probably the next Phoenix Wright, and I'll be doing something else too on top of that, and I'm very excited for everyone to join me for that. And to tell more stories on this channel. So, anyway. Thank you. Whoops. Thank you again so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one.